we're going to start with the key of C major, or the chord C major. Now I say key or chord because a chord is actually made up of just certain notes in the C major scale. And those notes are the 1, the 3, and the 5 of the scale. Now don't get too worried about this. On the outer ring of the circle of fifths dial, we have the intervals of the entire major scale listed for us. So the 1 is the uppercase Roman numeral 1. The 2 is the 2. The 3, the 4, the 5, the 6. Okay, and the 7's down here. So knowing that, we need the 1, the 3, and the 5, and we can build a C major chord. So that is a C, an E, and a G. 1, 3, and 5. If you play those three notes together, you've got a C major chord. So what you're going to do is grab your worksheet, and you're going to scroll down, and I've already filled this one in, C major, C, E, and G. That's the 1, which is also called the root, the 3, also called the third, that makes sense, right? And the 5th, that's called, oop, we got an extra digit here, there, the 1, 3, and the 5. All right, see, that's a live fix. When you download it, it'll be fixed. So I have C, E, and G. Your task now is to go through and change, let's go to A major. We're going to put the A underneath the uppercase Roman numeral 1, and I'm going to turn that off. So you can see, and now we're going to fill in the 1, the 3, and the 5 again. So that's A, C sharp, and E. I want you to complete the rest of this chart, and then what you're going to do is follow along and keep going down, and you're going to change to the minors. Now you don't have to memorize the chart. You're going to just start remembering it. Like the C major chord, C, E, G. You'll just know. Now, why do you care about this? Because later on, when you start soloing and you start playing lead guitar, you're going to be able to know what these note names are in the chords already. You won't have to think, oh goodness, now I want to play lead, I got to start. No, I remember from a year ago when I started this, I remember C, E, G. I remember all these things. So you're going to be way ahead of the game. So what you're going to do then is you're going to create a minor chart just the same way. Now, in order to make a minor chord, let's say C minor, I'm going to turn the dial so that, as we know, we want the C across from the lowercase Roman numeral 1, and we follow the inside, okay? The inside of this ring. So we need the 1, the 3, and the 5. The 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. Got to fix that one too. So that's C. And last time we had E, but on a minor chord, you have to flatten the 3rd. So that becomes an E flat. That's a half step down or 1 fret on your guitar, or 1 key on your piano. So C, E flat this time, and G. 1, 3, and 5. Fill in the chart. You're going to turn then to A. Let's say A minor. 1, right? The 1, the 3, and the 5. A, C, and E. A is always fun because it's ace, so that's how I remember it. ACE, ace. So now fill in the rest of the chart. Now you're not going to memorize them forever, but in a few weeks or a month or a day, come back and delete everything out of the chart and do it again. After a while, it's just going to come naturally to you. And trust me how later on, when you're doing chord tone targeting and soloing, because you will, when you use my tools, you'll be able to target the 3rd, which is probably the most important, the juiciest note that you want to target. And you'll know the 3rd of the C chord is an E, and then you're going to go and target an E on your fretboard. And you're just going to be like, wow, I'm so glad that I didn't put off learning theory because it's already in the back of your head. Okay, enough of that. Great, so you know how to build major and minor chords. You could build yourself a chart, and you can start memorizing, you can start using this language of theory and seeing just how easy it really is.